no
And then you come back and you did.
Because I'm a dude. It's like dude code, and it's like bitches that we together. I'm not saying nothing about it.
Martel, we've never met together. Hey, Martel,
you right after I
that's a lie.
Hey, you after me.
Then you smoking crack.
You know she too, right? You still
Yeah, that wasn't common.
and I saw it in person. I saw it in person.
Ooh.
You nasty.
What I do, Martel?
You beyond nasty.
What I do, Martel?
Hey,
No,
let's
address what he
stop.
said.
Hey, we're not about to address that. Don't even address that, please.
Okay.
I think that Martel should have never said anything that involved Tisha. I think bringing Tisha, dragging Tisha into.
Hey, how you doing? This is Reality with Diva D. This is going to be my episode recap of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 9, Episode 6. Now, hey, y'all don't come to us because y'all really want to recap, because y'all know what happened, right? We was all there together Saturday night about 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's what our reaction is that to me. It's our reaction as content creators, which y'all come back to us for. And that's what I assume. But baby, let me just say, this episode was fire to me. Do you hear me when I talk to you? So the episode opens up and we have Motel Hotel. Motel Hotel is snapping on the people. Everybody. You fuck somebody. You fuck somebody. You fuck somebody. And you, it's like you get a car. And you get a car. And you the behind the car fucking. And you in the car fucking. Baby, when I tell you I cannot say everything that he was saying because it was so much beeping in there and pausing. But the way he let Marceau and Tisha up, it was like historic. I'm just saying. Now, see, this right here, it reminds me of why we fell in love with Martel and and Melody. I'm about to call it Motel Hotel, as I usually do. As we fell in love with Melody and Motel as a couple, because nobody on this show can read a bitch down like they can when they, are fed up, basically. And so this could have easily been a tag team situation, but Motel Hotel couldn't stay out of Arian's draw. She must got a gator, like her gator mouth. It was the gator mouth. That's right. I got to keep in mind. It was the braces, the dirty teeth, and that snapping turtle. Okay? Up under her clothes. So this could have been a power situation because we already knew about Arian, right? So had he left her alone and he and Mel they stayed together after Melania was born, I think that's her name. We call her Sugar Mama, but I mean Martel calls her by her real name. I'll say after Sugar Mama was born because I don't want to get the name wrong because you know how y'all do. Yes, you said Melody's baby's name wrong. Her name is so-and-so. I'm going to unsubscribe. Now, we don't want to do that. We know how y'all could be. Real damn sensitive. So, I'm going to say Sugar Mama. If he had straightened up and flew right after Sugar Mama was born, this could have been epic. Seeing them two together, reading down on a bit. Martel said, Marceau, you don't have to have respect for me. You a bitch ass nigga. You fat, you old, you's fat, you's old, you's ugly, you's bald. Tisha, you got the bottom of the bear. He said, you can't get no bitches that I get. Cause I'm that nigga. I'm that dude. He was letting you know, I'm finer than you. I'm cuter than you. I'm cuter than you. And with them teeth that Mel put in his head. Everyone from Mel upgrading you, you probably wouldn't be as fine as Marceau is. And then he told Tisha, I saw you. You was in the back of a car with your legs spread out, and somebody was going to town on you, and I could have hit after him. Yeah, you wanted me. That's who you wanted. You wanted a nigga like me. You ain't want a nigga like Marceau, because he was fat, bald, and ugly. I made this food. Yeah. We was the fuck bitches together. Together? Dude, tell Martel. Y'all was fucking bitches together? How? But y'all doing double-edged swords like they did on Entourage? Y'all remember when they had that threesome? Man-on-man threesome and they touched swords? Ooh, is that what happened? Oh, my mouth is watering. I miss Wendy. Because, baby, I kept telling Wendy when she was on air, I was like, the show you need to talk about is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Get out of them RHOA streets and Beverly Hills. Get over there on hurry up. Next thing you know, she gone. Every time she would post, because, you know, Wendy wasn't a good poster, but every time Norma would post with him and his dirty teeth, I used to be like, Norma, get over there. Hurry. Talk about Martel Hope. That's where you need to be. And he said, you, he told Letitia, you stay fucking nigga. You's a hoe. Basically. That's what he said. And she said, that Martel, shut up. That was in college. Letitia, you from the projects. You weren't supposed to deal him your whole card. You were supposed to wrap him up. You were supposed to say, look, I might have been a hoe in college, but I got my husband, I got my children. What do you have? Do you even have a job? Do you even have scope? Do you even have a business life? You should have been wrapping him up. You sitting there telling us that was in college. Girl, you don't ever admit what you did in college. Don't do it. Or if you was going to admit, you should have said, I did my dirt, but I got my husband. And then run down. Do you have someplace to stay? Why are you still on this show? You're not married. You're not Loving Marriage Huntsville, honey. Why are you here? Why do you wear the same loafers 24 hours a day? Even if we at a sporting event, and it just so happened today that you have on gym shoes, but normally you have on those loafers. I bet they smell like dirty corn chips or dirty dish rags. I mean, you had so much. And your mama has so much to say in your defense. See, that's what we mean by you saying that you still a chap and let your mama come fight your battles for you. Huh? She all up on the internet. I use my content. You gonna talk about me in maths? Don't be talking about me in maths. You come for my dog. I'll come for you. No, her husband, the one she's supposed to cleave onto, who refuses to get married and wear his wedding ring. That's who should have been humbling Motel Hotel. They should have been tag teaming together as Martel and Melody would have been doing in this situation. Well, that's why that part right there about Mel and Martel, that's why I missed them as a couple. Because, baby, they would have wrapped them up, sewed them up, and took them to the cleaners. But Motel Hotel had to put his penis outside the house. Okay, so anyway, Marcel did come back with a couple sliders now. And at least I ain't had no shareable side chick. So I might got a shareable wife. Because that was in college. But I ain't got no shareable side chick. You know, he called her cheat back Tisha himself. So, okay. She might have cheated back. And we know Marceau was not by himself when he went down to Africa, allegedly. So, Mama Wong got on there. She's talking about Melody. Why you always got to bring Melody in this? Well, I'm going to tell you about Melody. You ready? Why old girl worried about what he was doing in his house when she had left him? Because that's what you're supposed to do. That's how you wrap a bitch up that comes in your presence from that's coming on your show that done laid up with your man allegedly in your house. That's the problem. That's what she was trying to get down to the bottom of. You can't even get your son-in-law to wear his wedding ring. Okay? Worry about that, Wanda. Worry about how y'all had motel hotels bald-headed back. Worry about that. And now that your daughter is catching the strays that he was putting on his own wife, let me ask you this, Wanda Jean Might. Do you think? No, because you don't think. What am I asking? I'm talking to a person that don't think. But I'm saying, surely somebody in your group could have known that he was not going to spare you in the end. What did you think? You saw him call Melody a 304 to her face. And you thought he was going to spare Letitia? The girl that's in the back seat of the car that he saw that he could have got with if he wanted to. Girl, I know you lying. And then you gonna have the he lied on my baby. He lied on my baby. No, she said what your baby said was that was in college. Which gave everybody in the audience the impression that she still get down if she want to, you know. She had her if she don't get down, she had her 304 moments. Then you run down on this. No. Don't you remember the alliance that y'all formed together? That's why you kept saying that she should have made a phone call, because of the simple fact you knew you had an alliance against Melody when she and Melody fell out. And she then worked with the program because she got over there with Martel and talked about your daughter. And your daughter got in confession and said, see, Destiny, you up here leaving, and you leaving all of us in all of this pain and strife and the degradation. And you know, but yourself, and these are my words because you know, she don't know. No. Educated, but uneducated in the mind. So, then you start did with the question you would ask. Yep. Now you see, Destiny is no one's friend. And what did y'all do when we was telling y'all that as content creators, as fans of Melody? What did y'all do? Brought it on to the show and called the Millimeter fans. What y'all call us? Toxic. What else y'all say about us? I keep putting myself in there, but the Millimeters told me I wasn't one. So let me take myself out the equation. But what did you tell the Millimeter? You called them toxic, deplorable. When the deplorable Negro was right in front of you, but he was a good guy, wasn't he, Kim? Shout out to you. That's a good guy, right? So Kim said, oh my God, he said Letitia's catching strays. Yeah. And on to the next one. On to the when I tell you, motel, hotel, ate them up and left no crumb. And I felt not one bit sorry for them, because like I said, Linda, listen to me. Surely you didn't think you were safe. Oh, he let y'all slide for about a season or so. Maybe 3 seasons. But going to the press saying he was a good guy, saying that, remember that, Tisha? Well, man, Martel ain't telling such a lie, still in the house. She keep taking up for Ken and Trish. Remember that? That wasn't so long ago. That was just season 8, part 1 of this season. You said that. Yeah, us millimeters, or what you call us deplorables. we pay attention, especially me. I watched since season 1. I didn't just hop on the bandwagon when we found out about Fence 2. Ariana Carey sliding on the knob like corn on the car. I didn't just catch on it. I was there season 1. From the beginning. And then from the beginning, and when I saw Melody Cherie in that skunk hairdo, which I love, by the way. No, I'm not scared of Melody because I love the hairdo. I mean, you know. I'm not saying I love it because Melody looks beautiful with short hair. I hate when she wear wigs myself. When she comes out, boy, you know what I would love? Look at me all subject, but I'm about to say something. You know what I would love? If she would put the Marilyn Monroe finger waves in. Whoo, baby. I bet you. Because they make Marie look beautiful. I can only imagine how Melody would look. Because that's going to swamp. Tisha is too. Ain't no ugly bitches on this show, okay? And ain't no hoe in my blood. And ain't no gay in there either. But I know a beautiful woman when I see one. And you know what? Another thing, real quick. When that show comes on and I see Letitia in that purple, it just throws me back to when Kiki was in the opening credits. And they looking so much alike. Every time it catches me off guard. And I know I'm not going to see Kiki in the opening credits because she been out of the opening credits. But when I see Letitia in those opening credits, just harkens me back to that time when Kiki was on there. And they look so much alike. I have to, when she stands there with Marceau, I have to, yeah. Kiki's gone and that's Letitia. Because just for the minimum of seconds, I almost think that that's Kiki. Because, you know, Kiki's favorite color just so happened to be purple, too. And they looked so much alike when she was on the show in the opening credits. And that's just a side note. Neither here nor there. So, now we have, because it's time for Melody to wrap them up, right? So, Melody goes to lunch with, no. How did I skip over this? Tisha, and this is not a major thing, so that's why it wasn't in the crowd space. Tisha looked a fool begging that man to buy himself a wedding band. Y'all, ooh-wee. When I talk about a husband, son, and wives, and I say, no, daughtering, right there. I thought that Brahma's husband was bad because he stayed daughtering her. I thought that Cliff was bad because he stayed daughtering Latrice. But this right here is on a whole nother level because he gaslights the shit out of her by reminding her how wonderful their marriage is and how they've been together for 18 plus years and it's going strong and when he was talking, all I could see was Jada and Will. Bad marriage for life. That's all I could think about because they won't divorce each other. And so it was the same scenario. You know, I cheat on you, you cheat on me. We cheat on one another, but we're going to stay in here together in this toxic marriage. Because I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what the people say. I love Jada and Will separately. But together, no. So, bad marriage for life, they own it, okay? I don't like to see people stuck together legally with no emotion attached to it. My mama and daddy lived a working couples lifestyle, who I thought was middle class at that time. But technically, we probably weren't middle class living in Mississippi. But here, listen, found out we were working class when I went down to the sociology classes. But whatever, the love between those two, even in his transgression, it was always ever present. And I don't see that with Will, and I don't see that with Letitia. Will and Jada, and I don't see that with Letitia. And Marceau, it's more of an arrangement, in my opinion. But hey, if you love it, honey, I ain't got to like it. Okay? And when I tell you that ninja didn't get no right, he said, as long as you obedient and wear yours, I'm good. Basically, that's what he said. Those are my words. But hey, I had to add my own shush. But that's what he said. It's context clues, people. Context clues. So, out of all the misogyny, Marceau talks himself into a hole and makes him look better, if you will. Makes him look weak. Bitch-like, if you will. Now, you talking all this misogyny. You supposed to be the provider and the protector of this home. And then you go and say that it's Tisha who holding up the family on her shoulder. Shouldn't that be you, fella? See, y'all don't know how to work this misogyny thing. And I had a misogynistic boyfriend. Let me tell you about this bitch. He wanted me to work full time, stay on my back, iron his clothes, wash his clothes, cook his food as a girlfriend now. Like his mama did with his daddy. Work full time. Did I say work full time already? So I was like, my words to him would be, niggers, ain't your mama. Number one. And number two, your dad ain't shit. Uh-huh. You know it and I know. Uh-huh. So, you knowing that your dad ain't shit, you want to pattern your life after him? And with my body, the way it's set up, I don't even know why I went up and down on this roller coaster with him for over 6 years. On and off. What in the entire hell was I thinking? I am 50 now. 6 years of this wonderful life that I lived. Wasted. Wasted. On a bitch shit like that. And that's exactly the same thing Marceau is giving. You have no power in this relationship as a woman. But you holding the family on your shoulders. Because you cook, clean, and raise my children that I don't know who have peanut allergies. The Negro had a kid. Fully expecting me, when he had the kid, to be a step parent to the kid. While the only thing he did was work. And I'm sitting up there trying to prove myself to this Negro that I could be. Shout out to Erica De Niro, the mattress, the maid, and the mule. What in the entire hell was I thinking? I would never, ever give up my autonomy like that again. Because it's definitely not appreciated. Look at Missing Top Row Tooth Marceau. That is a prime example of why you can't be everything to a dude. Now, I said, now y'all religious women go on about your business and think that if you submit, that he'll be a better man. No, that's not how they work. And shout out to that lady who eat them big sandwiches up on Facebook. When she was talking about how, they was up on the internet talking about how these women don't cook and clean like they used to. When you don't bring home the bacon like they used to. You don't protect, serve, and provide like they used to. Now let me just say this. If my ninja was breaking me off a couple thousand every week or so, every 2 weeks or so, I might be able to be a submissive chick. But I think my submissive days have rolled on along. I'm 50 now and I'm set in my ways and I love my freedom. And a lot of people don't understand that when I say that, because they say, what you need is a good man to hold you down. No, I don't need anything, not even that bitter that's done ran up in so many holes and been around the world and ay. Those days are over for me. Because I see the light. I'm woke. I'm woke towards this religion thing. And I'm definitely woke when I see the patriarchy and all that bullshit that goes on. And that puts a damn bitter taste in my mouth for relationships. I'm not bitter towards men because I love men. That's not it. I don't want you. I don't need you. And I'm good. And nobody seems to get that as a single woman raising two beautiful young girls. That this ain't what I need in my life. Somebody interrupting our flow. Because we got our flow over here. Everything's good over here with us. Worry about yourself. Now, move right along. So this is what I want to get to, right? Because Melody started rapping up bitches. Okay, y'all ready for the rap up Tisha? So she didn't get what she needed to get out of old Kimmy. Because Kimmy, eyes started closing, eyes started batting, and she climbing up. Oh, well, it's a legal matter, so me and Maurice, we can't talk about that on the show. But for 7 years, you can talk about, for 7 years, since this show has been on the air, y'all been talking about me and Martel. So now it's time for me to wrap your ass up. So let's get to dinner. So we go to dinner, and here I am looking at this bitch across the table from me, talking about that Martel was a good guy. Yeah, nobody had my back. But Martel was out here cheating on my ass and mistreating me in public. So now I'm about to get Marceau and Maurice. So what did I hear, girl? Did you hear that, girl? Yeah. Hey, Tisha, girl. How you doing? I've been good. How you doing, Melody? Well, you know, I'm so glad you know how Melody does, right? I'm so glad you came to dinner with me today. How you doing? Yeah, okay. Well, let's talk about Maurice. Girl, is that true? Was he out there drinking and driving? Girl, you know, I can't say. Well, I met with Kimmy the other day, and you know, Kimmy, she wasn't really being forthright, so I'm just gonna talk to you about it. What you think about that, girl? What do you think about him out there drinking? Well, girl, did he have lipstick on his lips? Melody! What was that pink stuff on his lips? Well, I don't think, Melody, I didn't see no lipstick. Well, I did, girl. And see, Melody went around and this is the Queen Sheba. You know, that's where she get her tea from. And then she said, well, I'm so sick of Maurice and his Martin Luther King speeches. You know, he always trying to lift up the black community, honey. And he out here drinking and driving with lipstick on his lips. I'm not going to leave that part out. Mel! Baby, Melody was sitting there like, I'm about to give it to you real and raw like DVD does. And I'm not going to take it back, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm just going to give it to you with all other bitter tea. Letitia just sitting there like, wait a minute. Am I entrapped? Can I say something? What am I going to do? What can I say? I'm not going to talk about my brother-in-law on TV. Yeah, that's the right I'm going to take. He's so self-righteous. He can't tell nobody shit. do you know, did you see what I saw? As soon as his ass got arrested and they let his ass out, he was right back down to the club popping bottles. Where they do that at? Melody, look. I'm talking directly to you, girl. And I know you won't see this because I ain't queen shit. But I just want to say this. I don't agree with people when they say that you are trying to cause people to have the same strife that you had. You are a Scorpio. This is your revenge moment. This is your avenge moment. I don't think for 1 minute you care if these people's marriages live or die. You're me. I feel you through our Scorpio energy. You're trying to prove a point. Like, bitch, while you was out here riding for these folks was doing this and doing that. Maurice, you out here calling me out my name, saying what I should do and how I should handle my fans and what my fans do. And here you are living at the bottom of the barrel in the bottom of a liquor bottle, drinking and driving. It's not that she cares about these marriages, people. She don't care that her marriage ended and she don't have a husband no more. Wanda. People in the audience that think she's bitter. No. This is Mel's way of avenging her name. Don't get it twisted. It is a very, very, very different situation. See, because as Scorpios, we get people told through sarcasm and proving a point. That's how we roll. Just in case you didn't know. Then Tisha finally get her mind right. Hey girl, well, you know what? I'm gonna leave now. Mel got it. And she walks out. Thank you for feeding our family. Mel, girl, I'm not feeding y'all. Well, if Melody got up to production, y'all got it. Because what the people say, production, y'all ain't got it. Carlos. Say y'all budget real thin over there down to the own network. That's what they say. Now Oprah, I know you don't have a big stake in that company anymore. You my Mississippi homegirl right around the corner there down to the Kosciuszko on 0.5 minutes away from where I stay. Home of the Kosciuszko whip is where we actually do whip them often. We lost our first championship, so I'm not in a good mood. So don't get it twisted. But come on now, you worth $3.5 billion. Darling. When they say the conditions over there at your used to be network that you own now 5% in stake of, you can go around there and pull them out at least $25,000 an episode. Don't do them like that. They bring eyes to your network, former network. Don't do them like that. At least $25,000 an episode. Okay? Consider that, okay? So, in order to solidify his space in this Love and Marriage Huntsville world, him and Lollipop. Now, Wanda Mike, I'm going to tell you, Lollipop is playing the long game. Her job is not to protect your daughter, Wanda Mike. Her job is to protect her job. That's why she is meeting with bald-headed Milk Dud. Because the Milk Dud and she are in the same position. Y'all ever wonder why those people you don't see those people filming in their house? Where they live? Where does Lollipop? We represent the Lollipop girl. The Lollipop girl. The Lollipop girl. Where does the lollipop can live? Huh? Where does the milk dud live? Well. Hey, Disney. How you doing? Disney. I appreciate you having my back all the time. But I'm not gonna sit here and let Marceau get away with talking about me and my shit, and I don't bring him out and call him out on his shit. He's always thinking he's better than somebody. Well, probably you kind of thought you had something up on him. You remember when you were helping him and y'all driving around that scope truck? You felt pretty good being a driver. You felt pretty good being able to lift somebody up. Because let me tell you who. Now, because them Caucasian people, them Caucasian people down there to the friends, they taught me a lot. And they said that even when you make a unselfish deed that you believe is a unselfish act, all acts cannot be considered selfless because you want adoration when you do a selfless act. And I was like, isn't that still selfish? Their point is that whenever you lift somebody up and you doing it out of the kindness of your heart, it is still a selfish act. Because you want appreciation for it. And then you get into the situation like Motel Hotel and you like, wait the fuck a minute. No, they didn't come back and pass me. No, he didn't go around there and get his builder's license. And I still ain't got mine. No, he didn't go around there and keep his wife, even though I'm a cheater too. And he's a cheater too. Whatever. No, he didn't go around there and ride around in the truck we used to ride around together. No, he didn't go around there and get him a Benz. And now I'm driving in a rental truck. No, he ain't building on Scott Manor. And I got put out of my house. And I got no place to go. You see? Selfish. Now, after starting all that shit down to the field day, Martel is making it clear that Letitia ain't going nowhere and she lets Marceau get away with her. So, Lollipop said, so what are you trying to say? Are you saying, bitch, you know exactly what he's saying. Are you trying to say that Letitia is teaching Marceau how to respectfully cheat? Like Melody taught Area? And B, no Aryan name spoken, but they still use your likeness, girl. B, our Aryan name. Baby, we know who y'all talking about. But yeah, just like that. As a matter of fact, Maurice was doing it and Marceau was doing it first. You remember Kim? Yeah, I believe Kyle. I'm just saying. So, I really think that Chris's main job on this show is to be fucking nosy. It's really irritating. Oh, well, you know what? I know that down to the field day, I know that, and then he talked with that little soft voice like the funeral director. I know that Marceau got wrapped up by Motel Hotel, so let me go around here and check on him. Hey, man, how you doing? I see everything's coming along. Looking real good. But I just had to be nosy as fuck and check on you and see how things were going since Martel did all that and said all that. And Martel definitely was wrong for the things he said about you. Yeah, well, you know, Marceau says, Martel, he just don't know how to be a gentleman. And I just don't have no respect for that man. And I'll never be that man's friend again. I once called that man brother. Oh, Yeah, you called him brother and you don't have no respect for him. But did you lose respect when you first initially saw that RVP? Did you lose respect then? Or were you enjoying and reveling in Martel's mischief? See, that's my question. I got questions. Shout out to your mother-in-law. When exactly was the moment that you lost respect? Did you lose respect when your wife was having Carson Blue tag along with her at that tea party? When it was time to expose Mel? Is that when you lost respect? Or did you lose respect when he started coming for you and yours? Okay. I thought so. And so, in order to get Chris on his side, he was like, he said things about you too. You know, he said that your wife was a side chick. And they played the replay back. And he don't be calling my wife no side chick. And that one motherfucker. But we got to go back. Let's go back even further. And remind Chris that he did out him for being a cheater. When Chris and Nell was mentoring them on their marriage, or as Melody would like to say, counseling. Martel slipped it in and said, well, how do you feel? Because you know you a cheater. And once again, there's that bad stuck in like a deer in headlights move that they all end up doing. Martel oust them. I wonder if Martel is a Leo. Nope, that's Capricorn. Because he acts like my baby daughter. Yeah, I thought Leo because my mama was like that. She couldn't take criticism, Leo style. You know, she couldn't take criticism because anytime you corrected her on a behavior, she will remind you. Shout out to my mama. She's no longer with us, but I'm just giving you a McNasty about that Leo behavior, okay? Like I said, if I could call my own mama to the carpet, I could call Mel to the carpet, okay? You couldn't tell my mama anything without her bringing up something you do. Mama, don't go around there to that casino like that. Don't go around there too much like that no more. You like to go. Mama, you eat too much cake. You know, you got the diabetes. You like to eat cake. Mama, don't eat them fried foods and that fried fish. Let me fry your fish in the air fryer. You like fried fish. You see how that works? That's Martel. So that's why I was thinking Leo energy, but then I remember his birthday just a couple of days before my baby. So now it's time for Melody to get after Latricia. Well, Melody in confession. Well, I noticed that Latricia left that trip early. And I need to get to know her a little bit better, especially seeing as how, you know, I'm confused as to how she was training my ex up in his house and he didn't have no gym equipment. So let me have a sit down talk with her and get to know her a little bit better. Hey, Latricia girl, I see you left the trip early. Well, I just, you know, I was when, oh, so you were uncomfortable. Oh, uncomfortable because they brought up you laying up with my husband at the time. Okay, so when did you train him exactly? Well, like winter, spring, sometime fall. Shout out to Sheree. Oh, so what kind of driveway was it at the house at the time? I'm just trying to figure out the time now. Driveway? Oh, it was a flat driveway. No, because if it was at the house in the mountains, we have circular driveway. So was the flat driveway with the beige house or was the white house? Now, mind you, Melody wrapping her up because they didn't have but one house at the time. Well, they had several homes, but I mean, the main house, which could have been the house that he trained her in, because she wants to know beige or cream, because she really saying, hell, I didn't have no beige house. Oh, so it was the beige one. So that right there caught her up in a lie. That right there caught her up in a lie when she said flat or circular driveway, because you know, if she was at the house in the mountains, you know the house had the circular driveway. Oh, yeah, okay. I see. So I'm just trying to get a timeline because, you know, if it was around April or May or March, you know, we were still married. It was warm outside. Yeah, chilly. Was it chilly or warm? Chilly. Yeah, chilly. It was chilly outside. Girl, when I say that you look like a lying ass defense witness in a mafia case, you would be in jail for perjury, and the person who was on trial would get off because you're not a good witness for yourself. And that right there proved the point that we know you was lying. We know Mel, and why y'all worried about Melody, worried about that whole situation and her being bitter over this? She don't get two shakes of rattlesnake's ass about this. But she's trying to show you what kind of woman Latricia is if she's married. Because at the time, in 2020, not only was she messing with Ken, she was messing with her husband. She was married. And still is married. So it's no way that she could have been with Martel at any given time, whether she was just training him, Netflixing and chilling, and let him run up in that super soak that hole. They were still married. And she was still married. Because why? She's still married now. But Ken, being the man that he is, trying to defend her, is trying to say, that was before my time. But it wasn't before my kids' time. Even if it was before yours. And I don't think it was before yours. I think it was right there smack in the middle of your relationship. Because Latricia don't give a damn. I'm just saying. Now, Tisha over there crying. Oh, the people outside me don't like me. Well, we were trying to tell you how Mr. was when Mr. messed with Melody. So, hey, it's your turn again. I don't feel not one bit sorry for y'all. Not damn one of you. Latricia, you might as well chomp deuces, girl, because it ain't giving like Carlos thought it was going to give with you, your husband, and your boyfriend. So he was trying to pull. I keep telling y'all, the way Carlos was admiring old girl over there on the Potomac show, he wanted the same thing because he lives vicariously through Andy Cole. I'm just saying. So to wrap up everything in a nice little neat bow, this episode was awesome. I just hate that we're at a time when Melody and Martel couldn't tag team them bitches. If Martel Hope wasn't an amp on and knew how to cordially co-parent and was a bigger man than he is a small ant, I am telling you, this episode with them as a team, like how they did, even though they weren't together at the opening of Messina's Madonna place, he put them in a bad position, okay? So they couldn't be what they used to be. It's all Martel's fault. because I would have loved to have seen it. But it didn't work out that way. But they dragged the people who they needed to drag, didn't they? And that, my friends, is the bottom line, and that's where I'm going to close. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. But before I do, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button, and you'll be notified. Help a girl get monetized, because I'm only like maybe 2,000 hours away from monetization. But like I said, I have my 3,000. All you have to do is cash app your girl if you want your girl to have a little something going towards the channel. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Deuces. Come on in, like and subscribe.